Kate and Chloe want to say hi and they miss you.
Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Hope you're all having a great day today. We are live on this fabulous Friday evening. It's been a little while, but I am back at it and ready to go. Welcome on in, Wicked Wheezy, Kicking Kevin, and Schmibbles, as well as everybody else that is hanging out in the chat. I appreciate you all being here. How have you been? Hope you are all doing well. Hey, Bohemian Moon, nice to see you, my friend. Hope you are doing well as well. Hope the little baby Bohemian Moon is doing great. We're gonna jump right into Stream Raiders here. Oops. Starting off with a token chest right off the bat here. So if you are able to, place down your troops. StreamRaiders.com/t/reachpat. We'll get this started in 30 minutes. How has everybody been? I know it has been a little while since I have been around. I have been crazy busy with the dogs. They have been sick. They have been not that great. But they are doing better now, thankfully. Shelby's recovering well from being spayed. Kaya is still recovering from being sick. She's almost back to normal, which is really nice to see. Whoa! Nate!
Reach 1 Susai will join in a bit.
Guys, can we get some hype in the chat for Nate coming on in with a 13-month resub? Thank you so much for the support, my friend. That is 1 real year. Because Twitch counts 1 month is 0, and then you go to 2, which is actually 1. So that's a full year. Thank you so much for the support, my friend. Nate, enjoy the emotes, the ad-free viewing, the access to our subscribers-only Discord channel, and of course, that special place you get right in my heart. As well, we gotta get some hype in the chat for Schmibbles, coming on in during the intro with a 22-month resub. Thank you so much for the support, Schmibbles. That's almost 2 years, Schmibbles. We are almost at 2 years. Enjoy the emotes, the ad-free viewing, the access to our subscribers-only Discord channel, and of course, that special place you get right in my heart, in addition to the one that you get in my heart for being my sister. You know the drill. You know the drill. Hey, James, how's it going? Things are going well here. Things are going well. I'm a bit sleepy, not gonna lie. It's been a long week at work. I mentioned it last week, but we've been having a lot of issues at work, and it's just been messing with my schedule. But things finally seem to be calming down. I'm going to knock on wood right now because I am going to jinx it if I don't. But yeah, hope you're doing well, James. Ooh, Schmibbles, that's what we forgot to do. We forgot to get bubble tea when you were up here. We did not go and get bubble tea. Not showing as live. It can take up to a couple of minutes. So I am not surprised that I am not showing up as live. Why are all of the bots showing up on here all of a sudden? Why is Pokemon community game of Moltres taking up all the space? Hold on. I gotta mess with, I had to reset some settings on Stream Arenas, and I think some of the bots got unhidden. Hold on, let me just fix this real quick. Add that. Add that. Anyway, we're gonna be playing some Fall Guys here in just a moment. If anybody is interested in playing some Fall Guys with me, I got 3 spots open. I know Nate already popped in and said he'll be back in just a moment. But if anybody else wants to join me, still got a couple of spots open. Running on 3.5 hours of sleep. If you just vanish, assume you're unconscious. I feel that. I have been sleeping very, very little because of the dogs. Uh-oh. 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 We're gonna scroll past that. We are gonna scroll past that. Things could be better. Been hit with a bout of anxiety. Best friend hates you. Think it's actually nothing. Glad to be hanging out here. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I I definitely know the feeling. I have had my fair share of struggles like that in my time. If you ever need to chat or anything, my DMs are always open, my friend. You are always more than welcome to chat if you need somebody to listen to you. Just gonna buy all these things with kudos since I have a gazillion kudos. What else we got down here? We got Butterfly. And we got Elf Talk. So let's grab these. Alright, I think let's get a poll in chat. Hold on. Let's get a poll in chat. Does Pat buy the banana costume? Yes, no. All right, everybody, get your votes in chat. Get your votes in chat. Should I buy the banana costume? Should I buy my friend Pedro? I don't want the banana costume, but I feel like you won't let me. I feel like you won't let me say no. Did I see a message about bubble tea? I think I missed it. Can you say it again? Can you say it again? Alright, what do we got for challenges here? I already finished all of those. Run for a total of 7,299 seconds. That is a strange number. Why not 7,300 seconds? Why 7,299? That feels oddly specific. I don't understand. I don't understand. Anyway. Let's just get right into it. By the way, don't forget, everybody, we are playing Stream Raiders tonight! ! Battle, if you want that Stream Raiders link. Said we were going to get it with Dogfish in San Diego. That's right. That's right. We were going to try to do that in San Diego at TwitchCon. Ooh, it seems like everybody wants me to buy the banana costume. All right. Here's the deal. I will make a deal with you all. I gotta think about this. I gotta think about this. If you type something weird, you probably fell asleep typing, just ignore it. All right. Go get some rest, Bohemian Moon. You don't need to be here if you're super sleepy. You gotta get yourself some rest while the baby is sleeping so that you can sleep. You're gonna get baby bopped. All right, here we go. Here we go. Other kids are still awake? I gotcha. We'll just tell them to go to sleep. Play a game to say, let's play who can fall asleep the fastest. And whoever wins gets a nice, restful evening. And whoever loses gets put in timeout. Alright, one round over. I am not doing too hot right off the bat here. There is room for a comeback, though. Glasses come in? Whose glasses? Whose glasses? Not my glasses. Ooh, somebody voted no against the banana costume. Whoever that was, I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Uh-oh, this is gonna be close. This is gonna be close. No! No! I just missed it! Darn it. That's alright, this is just the warm-up. This is just the warm-up. I haven't played this in weeks. I've had to cancel streams so often lately because of these silly dogs. But I am very glad they're doing better. It is extremely stressful. Extremely... Oh, the corning stuff. No. No. Nope, they have not come in yet. I got a crown at least. I may not have won, but I still got a crown. Yeah, no, I told you, Schmibbles, I would send you a picture once they came in. Yeah, so as soon as Shelby started feeling better, she went and got spayed, and since then, it's been a mess because we're not supposed to walk her because we want her incision to heal up, because it's a major surgery, especially for an older dog. So we're not allowed to walk her for 2 weeks. She has to wear the cone of shame, and she has just been an absolute terror this week since she got spayed. So the cone that we have to put around her neck has like sharp plastic on the outside of it, so she doesn't get hurt, but she's big and she's forceful, so she'll run into the back of my legs, and so I have scrapes all along the back of both of my legs from her just running into me. It hurts a lot. If she gets me just right, it literally feels like she's like cutting me with a knife. It is not very pleasant. So that has been my newest adventure of late, waiting for her to heal up enough so that we can take the cone of shame off. I did order one of those dog cone alternatives, which is essentially just a giant inflatable pillow that we put around her neck, similar to one of those ones that you wear if you're traveling. So the thought is that if you put that around her neck, she won't be able to bend down and like lick at where the cut is. So I'm hoping that works, because I am not a huge fan of getting impaled by the cone of shame constantly. Can you put tape on the cone? We've already tried a few things and it hasn't really helped. Because even when she's not cutting us with it, she's still like smacking us really, really hard with it, and it's painful. It's not a good time. Not a good time. Good thing you didn't come this week. She's all cuddly with you. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Good thing you came when you did. I don't think I would have said yes to you coming over this week anyway, because we have to try to limit the amount of excitement that she has, because you don't want her to get too excited and pop a stitch. That would not be good. That would not be good. Whoa! Looney!
This is an emote now, I guess. SU prize.
Guys, can we get some hype in the chat for Random Looney coming on in with a 10-month resub? Looney, thank you so much for the support, my friend. Enjoy another month of ad-free viewing, access to our subscribers-only Discord channel, access to our awesome tiger emotes, and of course that special place you get right in my heart, my friend. And thank you so much for using your Prime Gaming sub. You only get one of those a month, and I appreciate you using it over here on me. How you doing, Looney? Hope you are doing well. That is an interesting emote. I saw it on Twitter earlier today. I believe it was you that either retweeted it or liked a post or something. I always get all of my Twitch news from you on Twitter, Looney. I see it from you first, so I appreciate it. It's nice to always see this stuff that's coming up. By the way, can we get a shout out for Random Looney? Looney is another awesome streamer friend of ours. All right, I have not had much luck with this specific round lately. Let's see how well I fare this time. There's a lot of grabbing going on here in the middle, so I gotta be careful. Thank you for getting those shout-outs. Uh-oh. There's a lot of grabby grabbers. A lot of grabby grabbers. Oh yeah, don't forget Stream Raiders, my friends. See, I told you, I've had bad luck with this one lately. A lot of bad luck with this one lately. It was something when you were just... I'm curious as to why they made it an emote. Like, I'm not saying that it's a bad emote. It's very silly, you know? Alright, let's try this again. Alright, well, I was gonna say, if we got 3 subs today, I would buy the banana costume. And we've already had 3 subs today. So I guess I'm going to buy the banana costume. It goes against everything I believe in. But I'm doing it for the chat. I am doing it for the chat. This is my repayment to all of you for all the time that I have taken off of late. There we go. There we go. We've got the Reach banana. We've got the Reach banana. They exist to torture you. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's for sure. That is for sure. I feel like all of my stream avatar settings got reset somehow. I'm not sure what happened. I know last stream the game wouldn't even launch for me for some reason. I was able to get it to work today. But I'm a little confused as to what happened. There's a few things I want to change. Like, I think I had the transparency with the speech bubbles before, but there's nothing there now. I don't know. Any doggos? I got Shelby with me tonight. She's been a bit of a terror all day today, so I'm glad that she's finally calmed down and is napping next to me. But yeah, she has been a bit of a nightmare all day, and it was stressing me out. Unfortunately, she started having accidents in the house again, which we're a little confused as to why, because we've been letting her out a lot more than normal, because they said after her surgery she might have some, like, digestion issues. So we've been letting her out a lot, but she's still been having accidents in the house. Which, that's frustrating, too, because it makes a big mess and gotta clean it up, especially... For some reason, she's only been going downstairs and then, like, pooping on the floor, which I really don't understand why. And it sucks, because we don't usually go downstairs, so it could be there for a little while before we realize there's anything there. And again, we're renting this house, and they just put in new carpets when we moved in. So the carpet's in really good shape. So we got to go down there with like a carpet shampooer and keep it clean. It's just, it's not what you really want to do when you come right home from work, you know? Like Splatoon 3, probably won't get it right away since you have too many games to get to. See, I was watching some people play Splatoon, and it seems fun. I just don't have any coordination, so I think that I would be really bad if I ever tried to play it. Like, I am barely good at Fall Guys, and this took a lot of practice. I'm sure that I could get better at at Splatoon if I got it, but I've never really played any sort of shooter game. And I know it's not really like your typical shooter game. It's a lot different, but just that sort of game, that fast-paced, needs a lot of coordination. It's not something I'm used to. Put a gate at the stairs. Yeah, we already did that. We're trying it right now. Problem is she gets too excited and she'll knock it over and just fall down the stairs. She's a bit of a... I'm telling you, she's a bit of a menace. A bit of a menace. $1,200 hours in Splatoon and your team is still low level and competitive. Yeah, I feel that. I've started, I think I mentioned it last stream, but I started playing an old MMO that I used to play when I was younger. I did the math. I made my account on this game in 2009. 2009, so I've been playing for quite a long time. Was it 2009? Maybe 2007. Hold on. I think it was 2007. I think it was 2007, now that I'm thinking about it. I think it was 2000. I have to do the math again. Anyway, yeah, I looked into it, and if you had asked me like a month ago what game I had the most hours ever played in, I would probably say either Factorio or Dead by Daylight. Because I played a lot of both of those games. But then I opened up RuneScape for the first time in like 2 years. And there's this one character in the game that you can talk to, and they'll tell you how much you've played. And I think it said I had enough to be the equivalent of like 26 consecutive days if you put all the time that I played in the game back to back. So that's quite a few hours. Quite a few hours indeed. Ashley Rose! Welcome on in. Thank you for that hydration reminder. I will hydrate right after this. How are you doing today, my friend? Hello there. Thank you for the bits. Hope you are doing well. Played so much growing up. We really did. We really did. RuneScape brings back some memories. Yeah, I made my account out in RuneScape when I was in elementary school. I have had the same username. And on my, I think my account is it's either 16 or 17 years old, if I remember correctly. I have been playing for a very long time, so I've been playing. That's what I've been playing a lot in my downtime when I haven't been streaming lately. I've been playing a lot of RuneScape, going back and doing a bunch of quests and leveling up. I just got 99 herb lore, so I'm very excited about that. So now I have 2 level 99 skills, which isn't even really an achievement anymore. Unfortunately, as the game got older, they changed the max level from 99 to 120. So now, getting to a level 120 is what people consider impressive. And I think if you do the math, level 99 is only 13% of the way to level 120. So it's I got a bit of a ways to go. And shabam. Bam. Don't even know your account information. If you wanted to get back in, you have to make a new account. Yeah. I remember your old username. Unless you can figure out the email. Yeah, I don't have any way of looking it up, unfortunately. I know your username. There might be a way to figure out what's associated with your, if you go to, like, forgot my password and type in your username. They might send you an email, but yeah. There's still quite a few people playing RuneScape. When I log in, there's a couple servers that have almost 1,500 people in them, which I think is the max. And it doesn't help too that they split it up, so they keep improving the game, and the version of the game that's launched now is RuneScape 3. A lot of people like the older version of RuneScape, so they came out with a legacy version called Old School RuneScape. So now they have 2 parallel games. Essentially, so you can either play on RuneScape 3, which is what I play, or you can play Old School, which I know a lot of people with older accounts typically play on Old School. I guess I'm a bit of an exception. I've always stayed with the newest version. No! No! Let me up! Let me up! Let me up! Let me up! How did I survive that? How did I survive that? Jeez. Whew. I was falling for days. Might need to try it one of the days. Yeah, the only downside is that it's very difficult to really do anything unless you pay for the membership. Every now and then, with Prime Gaming, you can get a free membership. They don't have anything going on right now, though, so I have been a bit bored. All right, moving on. I think this should be the final. Should be the final here. Ah, Hexaring. Where's Nate when you need him? Where's Nate when you need him? It's solos anyway, so I'm not, wouldn't be any help. Membership cards we used to get? Yeah, we used to walk to our local grocery store and we'd buy prepaid membership cards because obviously being in elementary and middle school, we didn't have credit card. But we'd get cash from like birthdays or Christmas or whatever. And we would use that. We'd go to the grocery store. We'd get a prepaid membership card. Then we'd go on the website. We'd scratch off the code. We'd type it in. We'd get 90 days of RuneScape membership or whatever. Good times. Good times. I remember there were certain things that I would try to do with you and you just wouldn't understand. And I was trying to be like, no, you gotta do the quest this way so we can get the loot and this and that. And you're just like, I just got a pretty armor. Alright, down to me and one other person. Oh, darn it. Oh, I got caught up. I got caught up. That was so close. That was so close. Hi, Nate. You almost saw me get my first ever solos win. But alas, it was not meant to be. It was not meant to be. Got room for one? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I've won some special shows, but I have never won an actual solos game before. Alright, just sent over an invite. Yeah, we had a vote earlier, and everybody wanted me to be Banana Pat, so here we are. Hey, Daniela! How's it going, my friend? Welcome on in. Nice to see ya. Happy September to ya. Yes, we have the banana costume. It was in the store. It was in the store, so I had to get it. I had to get it. I was considering also getting the chicken. Probably should have gotten the chicken, but you know, the banana's good enough for now. Banana's good enough for now. Hello! Shelby, you know you're not supposed to be doing that right now. You know you're not supposed to be doing that right now, Shelby. You know that I'm gonna get mad at you for doing that right now. Hold on, let me see if I can get the camera going. She's looking at me. Hi! Hi! Hello. Uh-oh. I got her attention. I got her attention. Hi! Hi! Unfortunately, she's not like Kaya and just falls asleep. She's going to be destructive now because I woke her up. And because she has the cone of shame, she just bumps into everything. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe she's going back to bed. All right, that works. That works. Yeah, no, she's just been running into everything. She's been pulling cords out of my desk. She's been scraping at my legs with the cone, running into walls, tripping herself up. It's been a bit of a stressful week. Thank you to everybody who placed down some troops on Stream Raiders. I appreciate that. We'll get this first battle of the evening started here in just a moment. Oh, I forgot that I forgot that I added Kirby to stream avatars. I was like, oh, what kind of Pokemon is Nate? And it's like, nope, that's just Kirby. That's just Kirby. All right, a couple seconds left here, and we'll get this battle going. And away we go. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone. 18 allies, 18 enemies. Oh, the music turned back on. All of my settings got messed up somehow. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, that was a quick battle. GG's, everyone. We got 8 gold going to everybody who participated in that battle. Bonus loot's going to Schmibbles and a nerd with a Switch. GG's, my friends. GG's. Let's go ahead and get this next battle started. You can join us, as always, by heading on over to streamraiders.com/t/reachpat. Place down your troops right there in the middle. You sign with your Twitch account, place a troop every 5 minutes, and in a half an hour, we'll get this going. Nate's fighting with epic account errors. No! That's not very epic of them at all. Not very epic of them at all. Yeah, my game actually loaded. I was surprised that it loaded correctly because I was having some issues when I was setting stuff up the other day for stream, but all good now. All good now. You're in? Alright, let me send that invite again. And bam. There he is. There he is. Hi, Nate. Phil just discovered Pop-Tarts are flammable? Uh-oh. That doesn't sound great. I'm assuming he set a Pop-Tart on fire. The beard was cute. It was. I agree. I agree. There is a Meowstic in the chat. Exclamation mark, poke catch, if you'd like to try to catch that Meowstic. I'm not sure if I have that costume. I'm not. Oh! Hockey!
New phone who dis?
New phone who dis? It me! Guys, can we get some hype in the chat for Hockey Goalie 78 coming on in with an 18-month resub? Hockey, enjoy another month of our awesome Reach Pat emotes, the ad-free viewing, access to our subscribers-only Discord channel, and of course, that special subscribers-only place you get right in my heart. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you are doing well. 18 months, you know what that means? You know what that means, Hockey? That is not one, not two, but 2 Twitch babies. What are we going to name our second Twitch baby, Hockey? Thank you for the support, my friend, and thank you for using your Prime sub. You only get one of those a month, and you chose to use it here. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Bobbert and Boberta. That makes sense. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. All right, Nate, I am ready when you are, my friend. If anybody else wants to join, let me know. Let me know. As a mod, you're legally required to, but are you even here though? I guess that's the bigger question. How can you mod if you're not even here? We don't know if you're here. Enjoy your baby. I hope yours sleeps at night. See, I may not be a parent of a human baby, but having an 8-year-old puppy who is learning the correct way to be a dog I definitely understand the struggle of not getting much sleep at night and getting woken up just every hour for no reason. It's infuriating. I get it. I feel the pain. I feel the pain. You would have been Tyler's on the Xbox? No worries. No worries. You could always just unplug the Xbox and then say, oh, I guess it's broken. Gotta throw it away, and then just take it for yourself and play it instead. That is an option. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying it is an option. How long do I stream for nowadays? I don't remember. It is honestly, like, the month of August, I only did a couple of streams. Like, it's... August is the worst month that I've had for streams, literally since I started streaming almost 2 years ago. Just with everything going on with the dogs, getting Shelby, then them getting sick, and then Shelby getting spayed, and it was just a very stressful month. I didn't get much sleep in August. But the general answer that you are looking for is Fridays are typically 2.5 to 3 hour streams. Saturdays are about 2 hours. Sundays and Mondays are about 2 hours. So Fridays I usually go a little bit longer. But still typically no more than 3 hours on any given day unless I find a game that I am ridiculously addicted to, such as Minecraft or Slime Rancher or RuneScape. What did I do the other day? Oh, so last Saturday, when I had to get up early the next day, or last Friday night when I streamed, when I had to get up early the next day to do stuff with Schmibbles, I had a hard time falling asleep. So I decided to just play. I was like, oh, I'll do like a quest or two on RuneScape. And I didn't get to bed until like 2 a.m. because I just completely lost track of time. So if I have a game like that, I would definitely be streaming significantly longer, but that is not the norm. You know, Dogfish Trade have no concept of time. Yeah, Dogfish is in Italy right now. He's in Venice, I believe. Yes, he must be sleeping. 2 a.m. crew! Yeah. Yeah, mine was just due to bad self-control. I'm sure that yours was not by choice. Dogfish must bring you the good pizza. I have some pizza in my fridge. Leftovers from dinner yesterday. 2 nights ago, rather. RuneScape quests can be long, though. I've been using a lot of walkthroughs to kind of cheat and help me along, so I've been finishing a lot of quests and getting a lot of bonus loot and stuff. But yeah, there are some that do take quite a while. Do you have reading far too often? I gotcha, yeah. I used to read so much when I was younger. My parents would have to yell at me to go to bed, and then I would stay up anyway. That's actually when I started listening to a lot of Owl City music, because I had some old Owl City CDs, and I would have them on my, I'd have them playing in my room, like, softly while I was reading. Listened to a lot of Owl City when I was younger. Cheater! I'm not cheating, I'm just using a guide. It was just like, oh, 20 chapters left the other night, and then it was all of a sudden 2 a.m. Yeah, that happens. That happens to me. I'm always like, I'm just gonna do one more quest. Oh, just one more quest. The problem that I have is I'll start up a quest on RuneScape, and I will also pull up an old episode of Survivor, because I've been watching a lot of old Survivor lately. So if the end of a quest doesn't perfectly line up with the end of an episode of Survivor, I'm gonna start another episode or start another quest. It's just how it goes. And I'll just keep going until the end of an episode lines up with the end of a quest. before I know it, it's like 2.5 hours later. Dwarf top banana bond. We can probably do that. We can probably do that. Yeah, that's how I ended up watching 2 seasons of Survivor in a week. I think, yeah, two seasons of Survivor in 7 days. That's how you didn't play too much Final Fantasy. You have to take a break. I haven't played a Final Fantasy game since... Hold on. I need to look this up. Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X. On the PlayStation 2. That was a good game. That was a good game. Distinctly remember reading once at 11 or so, and you're like, ah, yeah, I can read a few more chapters before bed, and what felt like an hour later, it was 7 in the morning. Yeah, I've had a few instances where I have done stuff like that. I remember there was one time in high school, I was up reading, and it was like 11:45. I had to get up the next morning. And then I remembered I had a paper due at midnight that I hadn't started yet. So I had 15 minutes to write this paper. And I did it, and it came out so good, and my teacher loved it so much that she literally had me read it in front of the entire class. A 15-minute paper. It was that good. It was amazing. It was a satire essay about we just had to write a satire essay because we were learning about satire in English class. So I wrote a letter because I was my class president and everybody always complained and they'd give me a hard time. So I was like, fine, if you're gonna constantly complain about what I do, my essay is going to be about, sure, why don't we just make everybody the class president? So we'll have 300 proms, we'll have 300 field trips, we'll have 300 fundraisers. Everybody gets to do whatever they want. I'm just trying to help. So my classmates were not a huge fan of it because I was essentially calling all of them out. My teacher thought it was the funniest thing because she was a class advisor, so she knew exactly what I was talking about. It was a good time. It was a good time. Drove you crazy with procrastination. See, that wasn't even procrastination. I just legitimately forgot that I had it. Like, I wasn't intentionally putting it off. I just didn't remember that it was a thing. But hey, it paid off. I still got an A, so I can't complain. Can't complain if I still got an A. Yeah, my high school English teacher really liked me. We still keep in touch, which is really cool. I'm friends with her on Facebook. The good times of putting off a pointless essay until the last possible minute. Literally the last possible minute. I uploaded it with, like, no time to spare. But yeah, she was the varsity girls soccer coach at my high school. So last year, the soccer team was doing a fundraiser where they were selling calendar cards. I don't know if anybody knows what the calendar cards is, but it's basically, you buy a calendar. Each calendar, it's just a calendar for the month, and it's a little raffle ticket. Or has a little raffle ticket associated with it. And every day, they have a different prize associated with it. Cash or a gift card or whatever. And every day, they'll pick out a random person. And if your name gets picked, you win the prize. So I bought... The cards are like 10 bucks each. And I had just gotten a raise at work, so I was feeling a little generous. So I was like, I'll buy 5 tickets. I'll donate $50. because she was, I sent her the $50 on Venmo, and she immediately sends me a message. She's like, hey, you know these are $10 each, right? And I'm like, yeah, I just, I wanted to buy 5. And she goes, oh, that's incredibly generous of you. And then I ended up winning $50. So it was a wash. I ended up getting my money back. I just thought it was really funny. I usually have pretty good luck with those things. Back when I was in high school, my class was doing one of those calendar fundraisers, and my mom ended up winning. I think she won like $100, something like that. And that was cool. Since I was the class president, my school district, or my city, has its own like public broadcasting channel, and the broadcast station is actually in my high school. So one of the high school classes that you could take is a communications class, where they actually teach you how to do a news broadcast, and then once every week, the class would actually put on a show for the entire school. So when my class was drawing the winners for the calendar raffles, they actually had me go to the studio, and they recorded me picking the winners out of a jar. So I got to be on the school news. That was pretty cool. Also a preschool. That's right. Yeah, because they have an actual preschool in the high school. So students, one of the classes you could take is like daycare. You get to look after little kids. Oh yeah, don't forget, this month is September. Any new subscribers can save up to 30% on a brand new Twitch sub. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for existing subs, and it doesn't work for gift subs, which is kind of stinky. Kind of stinky. I heard rumors that they're going to do a gift sub promotion at the end of the month, so gotta keep my eyes open for that. No! This gets very dicey very quickly right at the end. Alright, Nate's doing okay over here. Seems to be largely unbothered. We did it! I mean, Nate did it, but it's the collective we. GG's Nate! GG's Nate! Nate is too good at this. Nate is too good at this. We need an exclamation Nate plus. Nate carried the team again. Exclamation Nate plus. There we go. Oh, there's a skidoo in chat! Exclamation mark poke catch if you want to catch that skidoo. I love skidoo. Skidoo's definitely in my top 10 Pokemon. Beard time! Oh yeah, Hockey, do you have the beard? You need the beard before bam! We're all gonna be matching beard guys. Hockey has it? Alright, sounds good. Let me send you an invite. Wait, you haven't sent me a friend request yet, Hockey. Hockey, we're not friends on here. What's it called? What's it called? There it is, Feisty Dwarf. Alright, and just sent you an invite, Hockey. Just sent you an invite. Chicken! I love it. I love it. Aha! Alright. Squad showtime. Let's do it. Let's do it! I like how we each have different color faces. I think that's good. I think that is good. Wait, I gotta change my... Hockey's got the blue face with the blue arms. I gotta get yellow arms. What do we got? This yellow. Yellow... No pattern. Perfect. Perfect. What's the bottom one? The bottom one's the banana. It's, you might not have it. My friend Pedro. I am not sure why it is my friend Pedro, but that is what it is. We can always change it if you want to do something else. We could just do the feisty dwarf bottoms as well. That is not a problem. That is not a problem. You don't have it? All right, we can do the feisty dwarf bottoms. That's not a problem. Bam. So we got the blue dwarf. We got the yellow dwarf. We got the purple dwarf. Wait, did it not change? Did it not change? Did I not click the button? Feisty. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, I clicked the favorites button by mistake. It didn't actually go. There we go. Should I be green? And bam, it's not there. I feel like I should be green instead of yellow. I think I'm off. Do I have a green face? I do have a green face. Perfect. There we go. Now we're all lined up. I like this. I like this. And bam! Yep, not there. Not there. Imagine our random is Feisty Dwarf too. That'd be great. That would be great. I feel like we would have to send them a friend request on principle, you know? If we get somebody who randomly also decides to be the Feisty Dwarf. Echoing audio is gonna hurt your brain. Am I... Do I have text to do I have the in-game chat on again? Did that somehow get enabled? Oh, the game audio. Gotcha. Oh, you got me concerned there for a second. Got me concerned there for a second. Yeah, and it's delayed by a couple of seconds, too. I know the feeling, because when I played with Dogfish on his stream, it was a little disorienting. Alright, it does not look like our random is a feisty dwarf. We must banish them. We must banish them! Alright, doing okay so far. Chaos in the middle as usual. They actually fixed the height on these pendulums. Before they were just down in the ground, so it was really easy to just walk up the, walk up past that section. No dwarf costume, you get banished to the Shadow Realm. No argument. Yep. It has been decided. It has been decided. Alright, good start so far. Seems like our squad mate was solid there. Uh-oh, there's a banana. Get out of here, banana. Of course they're taunting. It's a very banana thing to do. It's a very banana thing to do. Oh no. This poor person. This poor person right on the finish line. I hate when that happens. Taunson second to last, yeah. Oh, we got a team of long boys down on the bottom. Gotta keep an eye on the long boys. Alright, moving on to Rollout. I need to figure out what I'm going to stream tomorrow night. I have Rayman on the schedule, but I'm not super feeling Rayman. So it'd be between more Fall Guys, Untitled Goose Game. I still have not fixed Minecraft yet, unfortunately, so I have to change Minecraft on Monday. I could make it Mario Maker Monday. I was planning on doing that last week before I remembered that we were getting Shelby spayed. Oh, Nate! What happened? What happened? Oh, Shelby's up and moving around. Hi, Shelby. I think Mario Maker would be fun. I haven't played a Mario game in a little while. Press the A button. Does it end stream? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what A button you're referring to. Dove way too far, think the jump can be made. Gotcha. Yeah, these gaps are misleading sometimes. It's, they can be tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. But, bright side is we are currently in a qualifying position. No guarantees we'll actually qualify, but we're hanging in there. Yeah, we'll be up to 5th. I think we got this, my friends. I think we got this, my friends. GG's. Oh, and if you look over here, you'll see that in addition to Shelby, a wild Kaya has appeared. So now we got both of them. Now we got both of them. Yeah, hugging at the end. I got nervous for a second, then I realized it was my teammate. Say hi to the doggums. They're both napping. Unfortunately for Kaya, Shelby is in Kaya's bed. So Kaya gets relegated to the floor. But I don't think Kaya minds that much. I don't think she minds. All right, power trip, grab batteries and color tiles to win. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, gotta cheese it. Walk on 2 tiles at once, just like that. Just like that, 2 tiles at once. Right down the middle. Whoa! Wicked Wheezy! Guys, can we get some hype in the chat for Wicked Wheezy coming on in with that 19-month resub? Thank you so much for the support! Wicked Wheezy, enjoy another month of the emotes, the ad-free viewing, the access to our subscribers-only Discord channel, and of course, that special subscribers-only place that you get right in my heart. Thank you for the support! I definitely appreciate that. Yeah, all support from subs and bits this month are going to help pay for the doggo's vet bills. So any and all support is greatly appreciated. Splat 3 looks different from the test. Yep. Yeah, it's just a little bit different. And shebang. Qualified. On to the next one. Gnome game. I don't remember the gnome game. I don't know the gnome game. I don't gnome that game. Wait, what? Hello? Does the other team not get eliminated there? What? That was odd. I thought we were on the final. I guess I was wrong. That's happened to you before too? Ah, so we got James luck. That's what happened. That's what happened. We got James luck. It all makes sense. It all makes sense as soon as you remember the James luck. Not playing, so the luck has to go somewhere, right? Yeah, it does, yeah. Whoa! Wicked Wheezy! Again, coming on in with the 5 gifted subs. Guys, can we get some hype in the chat for Wicked Wheezy? Coming on in with the 5 gift subs. Thank you so much for the support, Wicked Wheezy. If you just got gifted one of those subs, make sure to thank Wicked Wheezy for her support. Enjoy the emotes, the ad-free viewing, access to our subscribers-only Discord channel, and of course, that special place you get right in my heart. I don't have the list pulled up on the screen at the moment, but I will see who got gifted a sub here in just a moment. Shadow Walker, how's it going? Hey, MJ, nice to see you, my friend. Gift subs going out to Shadow Walker, Lacerte, Sushi Berry Ramen, Danny Boy, and Dino Ishi Vintage. Enjoy those subscriptions, my friends. All right, seeing as that we are qualified, I'm going to go ahead and start this Stream Raiders battle. Post haste. 20 allies, 21 enemies. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, everyone. You know, I think I did have the music on intentionally, now that I'm thinking about it. It just seemed a little bit louder than normal. And bam! Nice, easy win for us. 7 gold going to everybody who participated in that battle. Loot's going to Schmibbles! Congratulations on that, Loot Schmibbles. Enjoy! Moving on to this next battle, you can join us, streamraiders.com/t/reachpat. Place down your troops and we'll get this started in 30 minutes. Pokemon cards, of course. Pick a number between 1 and 20. I added some new cards to the setup. So the secret hidden rare pack is no longer in the spot that it was before. It was in spot number 6, if I recall correctly, but it has been moved somewhere else. I don't know where it is, though. I just remember where it was. There is an Oddish in the chat. Number 19. All right, we will open up that pack of cards after this round of Fall Guys. Don't let me forget. If I forget, I give you all full permission to bot me. Somebody's giving me the jumpsies. Somebody's giving me the jumpsies. And shebang! Nate with the victory. This is the cards you put in. You think it was in spot 7? I mixed them around, yeah. I completely shuffled it up after you left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19. 19 is a pack of Sword and Shield Brilliant Stars. We will get that going here in just a little bit. Sorry, I just had a message pop up real quick. Nate went for it. He did, and it was victory. Uh-oh. Hexaring. All right, Nate, it's your time to shine, my friend. It's your time to shine. All right, away we go. Now I am working on finishing some things up, but I just want to let everybody know Seeing that merch command popped up reminded me. We have a brand new merch store that is live. If you type !merch, it'll bring you over to our new merch site. I just didn't update that timer command that went off, so I apologize for that. Not as many designs yet, but it's a slightly higher quality site. And if you sign in and you are subscribed, you get a discount on merch. So I have to start saying that you start getting merch discounts now too. That is new. You get merch discounts if you are subscribed. If you are tier 2 or tier 3, you get even better discounts. If there's an emote that you like, that you want something, and it's not on there, just shoot me a message. I can happily add it. I just wanted to test it out, make sure it was easy to use. I've gotten merch from them before. The quality is really good. Usually pretty quick shipping. But yeah, I'm excited to share that. And now there are merch alerts. So if you buy a merch, it'll pop up on stream. Uh-oh, it's down to Nate versus Pierce the Platypus. A platypus? Pierce the Platypus? Oh no, Nate, no! Unfortunate. It's okay. It's okay. Tried to grab him and it didn't work. Yeah, it's really hard. If you make one tiny mistake on Hexaring, it's very unforgiving. It is very, very unforgiving for sure. That's all right. That's just our warm-up round. It's just our warm-up round. All right, let's move over here. Let's move over to here because it is Pokemon card time. These are for Wicked Wheezy for gifting out those subs. It was just the warm-up, yeah. So I need to be careful when I say that because when I went to the Glass Museum last week and I made some glass, the guy that I was making the glass with dropped my glass sculpture on the ground and it didn't shatter, but it might have cracked. And he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It was just the warm-up." I'm like, "Oh, did I just insult you?" I felt really bad afterwards because he seemed kind of confused. Anyway, we're starting out here with the Metal Energy. Oh, look at that Luxio card. I like that. Look at that. I like that. The background, it's so colorful. So colorful. Pup update. I'll give you a pup update in just a minute after I finish opening up these cards. We got a Hitmontop. Followed by Magma Basin. Then we've got a Grimer. Followed by Execute. A Farfetch. Oh my god, look at the background on that one too. He's walking through all 4 different seasons. That's really cool. I like that. I like that. Got a Duskull. Followed by Cubchoo. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Reverse holographic Staravia. And last but not least, uh-oh, it's a full art. It's a full art. We've got a Mimikyu V. Look at that. Look at that. That is a cool looking card. Wicked Wheezy. Good choice. Good choice. Gonna go ahead and put that in a sleeve right away. Nate pressing the button. Why is my mouse not working? Having trouble with my overlays too. I gotta reset that so that it shows up this time. All right, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Thank you again for the gift subs, Wicked Wheezy. I appreciate the support. What did that land on? I forgot what that is. I forgot what that is. I forgot what that is. Wait, what was that? What was that? Hold on, I gotta pull up my overlay thing. I changed a bunch of the I changed a bunch of the wheel spin prizes. It was the tiny blue slice. Yeah, I know it was the tiny blue slice. The question is, what is on the tiny blue slice? It is... We go to this, then I scroll down, go to... Where is it? I still need to move that over to, Stream Elements. It's on Streamlabs still. Am I just completely... Oh, there it is. There it is. Not alphabetical. Spicy bean? No, I gave up the spicy beans. Teal one. Ooh, double up. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right. Double up means you get 2 more prizes. You get 2 more prizes. So we spin the... It's one step above spin again. So your first prize is win nothing. And then your second prize is goose. All right, everybody. We'll be right back after this goose intermission.
They just say I'm not the baddest you lie. It ain't my fault that I'm out here getting loose. Gotta blame it on the goose. Gotta blame it on the goose, baby. It ain't my fault that I'm out here making news. I'm the put it in the proof. Gotta blame it on the goose. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on my goose. Blame it on my goose. Yeah, 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 yeah. Blame it on my goose. Blame it on my goose, baby. It ain't my fault.
I find myself humming that song like in my real life environment. Like I'll be at work and I'll just be sitting there jamming, blame it on the goose. It's kind of bad. It's kind of bad, but it's such a good song, you know? It's if you're gonna have a song stuck in your head, that's not the worst one to have stuck in your head, you know? Anyway, Pup Day. I know that I told you I'd update them. Shelby is recovering from being spayed very well. We've been having some problems with her because I'm half tempted to talk to the vet and see if we can get her on some sedatives because we're not allowed to take her for a walk while she heals, but she's just such a high energy dog that I'm afraid she's gonna hurt herself. So she's been a bit of a menace with the cone around her head, running into stuff. She knocked a bunch of cords off of my desk. And I have cable management along the back of my desk, so all the cords are tied up, and she still ripped them all off. And the cone, the plastic on the edge of the cone is sharp, so it's been cutting up my legs. I have to wear pants around the house so I don't get hurt. But we have a giant inflatable, like, donut we're gonna put around her neck. Should come in tomorrow. So fingers crossed that that will be a good improvement. So we can take the cone off and just use the giant donut instead. And Kaya is good. She is recovering from being sick. She still doesn't have a full appetite. So we're fighting with her on eating sometimes, which is a little scary. But she's definitely getting better. Kaya was such a brat when it came to eating, so she was getting sick a lot. She would have the runs a lot. So the vet told us, stop giving her her regular diet and give her just chicken and rice until she starts to get better and then slowly reintroduce kibble. The problem is Kaya doesn't like chicken and she doesn't like rice. So she was just refusing to eat, which was just making her even more sick because she wasn't eating anything. So eventually, I'm like, Kaya, you gotta eat something. Can you just try to eat this kibble? And she just ate it all right away. And it's funny because the vet was like, slowly introduce it back because you don't want her getting sick. But she would just refuse to eat if we tried to give her anything except the kibble. Like, she does not like rice, and she's not a huge fan of chicken. So since we put her back on kibble, she's been fine. She hasn't gotten sick again. She's been eating more. So it's been a nice improvement. It was just stressful for a while, you know. We actually brought Kaya to the vet today just for a checkup. and they said she's doing pretty good. They actually think that she's drinking too much water. So we have a water bowl in our kitchen that she drinks from. It's like a fountain, because again, she's a spoiled brat. We have to give her running water. If it's not running water, she won't touch it. She will not drink just water out of a bowl. It has to be either water from our tub, from a hose, or from a fountain of some sort. So we have a fountain with a filter. Works very well. The problem is, she likes to get up in the middle of the night and she'll drink a ton of water, and then she'll wake me up in the middle of the night because now she has to pee. So the vet told us we need to turn off the water bowl before we go to bed. So on the way back from the vet, we went to the store and got just one of those like outlet timers. So it'll automatically turn itself on and off. And hopefully control the amount of water that she's drinking. Sonic Frontiers. I just saw some ads for Sonic Frontiers. It seems pretty cool. I probably won't play it if I'm being honest. Because I had I'm not the biggest fan of newer Sonic games. I got Cherry, and I'm standing on Grape. Yeah, not the biggest fan of newer Sonic games. So it'll be fun to watch, but I probably won't play it. Okay, gotta move over here to Cherry. Ooh, a lot of people falling. A lot of people falling. Oh no, our teammate fell. Okay, standing on Cherry. Cherry Banana. Cherry Banana. And then Orange Banana. Cherry Banana, Orange, and then Apple's down there. Cherry, Banana, Orange, Apple. Cherry, I'm on Cherry. I am on Cherry. Alright, watermelon, banana, orange. Watermelon, banana, orange. Watermelon, banana, orange. Watermelon, banana, orange. And then apple, and the grapes over there. Watermelon, banana, orange. Apple, grape. Watermelon, banana, orange, apple, grape. Apple, over here. Over here. Jeez. That was super violent. Ay, ay, ay. I don't think I have ever been hit by the bar that hard. We still qualify. That's all that matters. That is all that matters. Still qualify. There is a Granbull in the chat. Exclamation poke catch if you'd like to try to catch that Granbull. Also, we're getting close to the time where my chat usually breaks for some reason. So just a heads up, if I don't see your message, probably within the next 10 to 15 minutes or so, I would expect chat to break slightly. I don't know why it does it. I haven't been able to fix it. I've restarted my computer. I've restarted my modem. I've restarted my router. It just doesn't want to cooperate. And it fixes itself over after a minute or two. It's the strangest thing. Bad news, local store, but no, it have expired food on the shelves. When in front of the store workers still put it back. Ooh, yeah. That's kind of sketchy. That's kind of sketchy. Twitch and associated programs do be twitchy sometimes, yeah. I feel bad for anybody who updated to the most recent version of OBS. If you use OBS, just don't update right now. It's like extremely broken. I know Breezy was trying to stream earlier today and she couldn't because OBS just broke. But it broke her connection to, all of her plugins also broke. So her Stream Deck stopped working and she couldn't go live. It wasn't letting her connect to Twitch. So if you run OBS, just maybe wait a little bit until the next update comes out because this one doesn't seem to be very nice. Oh, we're gonna lose by 2 seconds? Are you kidding me? We literally lost by 2 points. That was so close. That was so close. Yeah, so when I opened up OBS today for the first time in a week and I had a bunch of stuff asking me if I wanted to update, I said no, 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 no. You've been lucky with it so far. I found the new plugins for Caption to Stream Deck. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of tweets about people saying, like, if you do update and it doesn't work, here's what to do to fix it. But I'd rather just not have it broken in the first place. I feel like that would be a little bit nicer if it wasn't broken in the first place. So I'm just gonna hold off for a little bit. All right, let's try this again. We gotta be close to being done warming up here soon, you know? Updated out of habit yesterday when you opened OBS, worked fine for you to stream at least. That's good. I'm glad that you didn't have any problems. Yeah, like I said, I see all over Twitter that a lot of people are having problems. Probably through Looney. Like I said, I get all of my Twitter news, or all of my Twitch news on Twitter through Looney. Looney's very good at keeping the Twitterverse up to date with what's going on with Twitch. And I'm very appreciative. Vikings, why not? They're dwarves. They are dwarves. Your streams are minimal on the additional stuff you have. Yeah, I don't have any plugins except... So I have Stream Elements and I have my Stream Deck. I don't think I have anything other than that. My captions I use through a web browser program. It's not the ones integrated into OBS. Because I've had bad luck with those. I did have one plugin at one time that would let you... like, I can make a source on the screen turn into, like, the DVD icon. It would go and bounce off the corners and stuff, but I turned that off. Well, I did not reinstall it after my SSD crashed and I had to get a new one. Because I never actually used it. Stream Elements said if you use SE Live, update it first before updating to 28. Yeah. Yeah, big thing is make sure you're paying attention to the patch notes or the release notes. Because there are some times when they tell you to do things in a specific order, and if you don't do it in the specific order, it's going to be broken. Ooh, I'm getting messed with like crazy right now. I'm getting messed with like crazy right now. We're with a squad of long boys again. Hey, Nate getting first. Nice job, Nate. Carrying the team yet again. Don't use Stream Elements anymore because most of its features are directly in OBS anyway. Yeah. I have the SE Live plugin, but I don't think I use any of its functionality, really. I think I did at one point, but I kind of stopped. I used to use the Streamlabs OBS. I forgot what they're calling it now. Streamlabs Desktop, something like that. But I dropped them real quick when I found out that they were not very good. Not a great company. And now I only use them for the wheel spin now. And I saw that Stream Elements has a wheel spin tool now, so I might switch that over too. I do want to move all of my alerts to Mix It Up. I have most of my stuff on Mix It Up as it is, so it shouldn't be too difficult. The problem is I have a lot of like bit specific alerts that would be a hassle to remake. I'm sure I could do it if I sat down and worked on it for a while. They do, yeah, it's a relatively recent thing. It looks a little bit different, and I'm not sure if there's a Stream Deck button for it like there is for Streamlabs. But they do have one on Stream Elements, yes. Thought you wanted to mix them up. Yeah, nope. Mix It Up is one of the chat programs that I use. So the ReachBot is a mix. It's split between Mix It Up and Stream Elements. They're both logged in, so I could probably move all of my commands from Stream Elements to Mix It Up as well. The only reason I haven't done that is because sometimes I'll think of a command or something that I want to add. And if I'm not at home, with Stream Elements, I can add it because that's just an online program. You just got to go to the website and do it. With Mix It Up, my computer actually has to be running with the software turned on to make any edits. So I have not changed over yet because of the convenience of being able to work on Stream Elements remotely. I guess it's kind of a wash anyway because Twitch is blocked at work now, and that's the only place where I actually did stuff. So yeah, I can't log into any new programs with Twitch at work, unfortunately. So I can't log into Stream Elements or whatever at work. However, I was logged into Stream Raiders before they blocked Twitch, so I can still play Stream Raiders, which is very nice for me. As you all know, I have a massive Stream Raiders addiction, so I have a tab open at all times. Bots like Mix It Up, Firebot will do offline host alerts. Yeah, yep. I knew Firebot did it. I didn't realize Mix It Up did too. But I haven't tried, so I wouldn't know. Alright, qualified. Nice job, squad. First place. Oh my gosh, this person's got the Splatoon head. You can play Stream Raiders until they decide to block that too? Yeah. Well, the thing is, right? I can continue to play until I have to change my Twitch password. Because when you change your password, it signs you out of everything. And I won't be able to sign back in. And I did an experiment, so I'm gonna... Okay, so I'm not saying that I did this. This is all hypothetical, right? But say you're at work, in theory, and your computer is on the work network, and there's certain websites that are blocked when you're on the work network, right? Everybody following me so far? And if you can't figure out how to get around the work restrictions, you could possibly try to hook that computer up to a different internet source. Like a phone hotspot, for example. And see if you can maybe bypass the blocked websites using said internet source. Well, in theory, if this were to happen, I'm just gonna say I don't think it would work. As hard as you try, I don't think it would work. I think the website would still somehow be blocked, and you wouldn't be able to get access like you thought you'd be able to. So, again, this is all a hypothetical situation. I'm not saying any of this happened for legal reasons. But you know, just for experimentation purposes, might have tried it out. All right, we're down to 4 squads. Question is, will this be a final? With your high school Wi-Fi sites, they block you bypassed with a VPN. They don't let you block any VPNs. Like, I've looked into VPNs, and they are all... Like, the sites to go download a VPN are all blocked. Because my company has its own VPN, so you can't really get off of that VPN, or the whole computer just shuts down. Yeah, I'm sure there's some way. I am sure there is some way. So there is one thing that I've done before. In theory, again, hypothetically. Something. I shouldn't say that I've done it. I'm saying it's something that that could be done. Is there's an online Windows emulator you can use that it's essentially like running a virtual machine on a web browser. So that is always an option. But they tend to run a little bit slow, and there's not, all the inputs don't always go through, so it's better off to just, not. Not quite. Not quite. Almost got there. Almost got there. Oh, there's another one over here. Did I get that? I don't think I did. Don't think I got that. Emulate Windows on a Linux machine. I could do that. In all fairness, though, a lot of the computers at my work are still running Windows XP, which hasn't been supported in a very long time. No, we didn't win. We didn't win. That's all right. We got to run the Stream Raiders battle anyway. It was intentional. We planned on losing so that we can go run the Stream Raiders battle. I get it. Everybody was just being considerate. That's all. That's all that was happening. I'm so bad at these hoops rounds. I apologize. Gotta go back to your good outfit? Yeah, I should get back to my good outfit, too. We gotta... Now that we're warmed up with the feisty dwarves... Uh-oh, we lost Nate. We lost Nate! Nate, come back. Alright, let me just change my pattern back here. Change my costume back here. Still in the party? Interesting. Interesting. Let me remake it. Let me remake it. Yeah, the game can be kind of buggy sometimes. Let's try this Stream Raiders battle. We have got 22 allies, 28 enemies, and a wishy-washy in the chat! Exclamation poke catch. If you'd like to try to catch that wishy-washy. All right, GG's everyone. Nice job. 6 gold going to everybody who participated in that battle. Loot's going to Wicked Wheezy. Congrats on that. Boss fight time. All right, do you want to go top boss or bottom boss? Top boss or bottom boss? Any preference? Any preference? I gotta claim all these. There's so many quests this event. So many quests. Oh, Nate says middle. All right. Any other votes? Any other votes? All right, I'm going to flip a coin. I'm going to flip a coin. If it's heads, we'll go top. If it's tails, we'll go bottom. And it's heads. We'll go with the heads. We'll go with the top one. All right, all right, all right. Ooh, this will be a good one for Geese. Got any rogues? Placing down. Exclamation mark. Battle if you want that link. StreamRaiders.com/T/ReachPat. Place down your troops. This is a boss fight. We'll get this started in 30 minutes. Nate, you're still not showing up in the party for me. Do you want me to send the invite again? Or are you showing up as in the party on your side? There we go. Perfect. I'm ready when you two are. I think this will probably be our final half an hour for the evening. I'm still trying to get caught up on sleep. So I'm starting to get a little bit tired. Rather end a little bit early today so that I can be live tomorrow than go too long and be cranky and not feel good to stream tomorrow. So gotta take care of myself too, you know. It's been very stressful lately with these dogs, so I'm gonna definitely enjoy this nice long holiday weekend and just do absolutely nothing. I don't have work on Monday, which is nice. So we might do a little bit of a longer stream on Sunday. We'll see how I feel then. Looks like Schmibbles' cat wants to eat the goose. Let's check it out. Oh my gosh, you're right. You're right. Look at this. Look at that. Big ol' angry war beast. I was thinking about possibly doing a Stream Raiders skinathon at some point. I'd still have to plan the logistics, but the cool things with the skinathons is that they help you unlock a lot of skins very quickly. And I would like to try and get a few more skins in the game, a few more full skins, because I have just the 2 right now. I have a few ideas for some fun full skins. We're currently 39 skin points away from unlocking a new full skin. We'll get there eventually. And jump. I'm thinking I'll probably want to do something around Black Friday in November, because usually during Black Friday, the past 2 years, Stream Raiders has done 50% off skins. And the nice thing with that is that the skins are half price, but the streamer doesn't change the amount that the streamer gets. So it's a really, really good way to support streamers. Because they actually get almost all of the money that you pay for the skins. Because right now I get less than half. Same thing with subs on Twitch, less than half. Alright, looks like we are going to qualify. Love to see it. Love to see it. Would gifting a skins help? Yeah. Like I said, I would hold off. I would hold off for now because they like I said, they have a big sale in November where they're half price, but I still get full credit, if that makes sense. Yeah, because right now I would need 39 more skins gifted or purchased to unlock a new one. And that's a lot. That is a lot. Talked to the head fall guy. They said they had revoked our qualification. No! Head fall guy, you betrayed me. What did I do to invoke your wrath? Apparently Nate was too good. Okay. That makes sense. I understand. I understand now. I accept your verdict, Headfall guy. Instaban to be safe. Seems reasonable. Doesn't seem like an overreaction at all. But anyway, speaking of like events and stuff, we got a couple of things coming up that I'm pretty excited for. Coming up in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, actually, on the 16th, we're going to be doing a charity stream for Starlight. Probably do one more charity stream in November sometime, maybe December, I'm not sure. And then coming up at the end of September, I don't remember the exact date off the top of my head, but we are going to be doing our 2-year anniversary subathon. So that's going to be coming up. Let me check my thing here. September 30th, we're going to be doing our big 2-year stream anniversary celebration subathon. That's going to be a fun day. It's going to be a very good time. It's not going to be on my actual stream anniversary, because I'm going to be out of town that day. That'll be like the first day that I'm going to come back. So it's going to be a good time. And I've heard rumors that subs will be discounted on that day too, so it's a pretty good day to do a subathon. Subs and gifted subs. Subs that are discounted all month this month for new subs. But I heard that gifted subs will be on sale at the end of the month, so. You can extend the time of the subathon very easily. What was happening? I don't know. Seemed like a little bit of lag or something, but yeah, they were just kind of floating there. I guess that whole right side just decided to nope on out. No more hoops. Too many hoops. Get out of here, hoops. It's a Reach Pet stream. It's a Cthulhu. How's it going, Cthulhu? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Nice to see ya. Ooh, let's go red team. Let's go red team. Yes, I know, Cthulhu. It has been a little while since I have streamed. It's been a very stressful couple of weeks here in Reach Petville, but I'm doing better now. My dog's health is improving. Still not perfect, but we're getting there. I'm still a bit stressed constantly. I think I need to hydrate more. Definitely need to sleep more. Definitely need to sleep more, but not gonna have much of that for a little while, unfortunately. Nice job, red team, getting that golden hoop. Oh no, there's another one right there. I got it. Nope, I don't got it. I don't got it. I got that one at least. I contributed. Just woke up from what was way too short of sleep. Happy that things seem to be better. Missed you. I missed you too, my friend. Yeah, it's been a very, very stressful couple of weeks here. The dogs are doing better. That's been a majority of my stress, but work has also been absolutely insane. This whole week was not a very good week at work. Everything breaking on me, and I think I mentioned it the other day, but our programmer, we don't have an in-house programmer right now. He's a contractor that the company that he works for sent him to China. So he's working in China for 2 months. So he left right after we're starting up a brand new system. And the programming for it is all wonky. It is all messed up. Nothing works. and we don't have anybody in my building that knows how to fix it. So I messed around with it a little bit, and I made some improvements, but it still wasn't fully working. Luckily, he's still able to contact us. He's just in quarantine right now because he's on his way to China, and they make you spend 2 weeks in isolation before you can enter the country. So he was able to kind of walk me through some fixes to make. So I was able to fix some of the problems, but there was some other stuff where he's like, it should be working, but it wasn't. So then I had to look into the code, and then I figured out some errors that he had made when he had coded it. So I had to fix those errors, which I've never really been trained on ladder logic and PLC controlling. So I was kind of teaching myself how to do it, but it ended up working. And today, when I left, like right before I left work, I figured out the last problem that I had, and everything is working now, and I am so happy. Because this thing has been haunting me all week, and last week. This is the same issue that I got called into work last Friday night for. I don't know, I know I didn't stream last Friday night, but if anybody saw the post in Discord about how Schmibbles was up to visit me, and they called me into work. They said, no, this is an emergency, it can't wait. So I've been fighting with it all week, and I just figured it out how to kind of permanently fix this problem. In theory. Okay, running against the edge. That's a lot of work, sheesh. Yeah, I worked more this week than I have in a very long time. That was a fun time. Yeah, you got to hang out with the dogs. Schmibbles got to take the dogs for a walk during that time. All right, 3 out of the 4 of us made it up. That's pretty good. That is pretty good for Slime Climb. 3 out of 4. Fall Guy is taking notes. Uh-oh, down to 2. Is it going to be soccer? That is my guess. My guess is it's going to be soccer. Heracross in chat, exclamation poke catch. No, it's jinxed. Oh. Ooh, this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. First team to get completely jinxed or eliminated. Oh no, it's our rando. It's our rando. Just gotta stay away from the yellows. Stay away from the yellows. See, there's 2 of them over there. They're coming this way. Gotta be careful, too, because you don't want them to grab you. Sometimes your teammate will hold you in place while the one that's jinxed comes up and grabs you. Get away from me! Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away! Ah! No! No! Darn it. Oh, almost had the goose. I almost had the goose. Yeah, these jinxed rounds can go on for quite a while. Get back here, goose. Get back here, goose. Oh, okay, okay, nice job, nice job. We just gotta get the goose. Just gotta get the goose. Oh, I almost had him. I almost had him. Oh, the random got him. Hey, GG's. That is victory number 2 of the evening. Nice job, team. Nice job, team. Oh, my chat broke. My chat broke. Fair warning. Fair warning. I can't see anybody saying anything. It's showing up on the Pokemon on the bottom. That is the only way I can keep up with chat at the moment. All right, nice work, team. Nice work, team. And another crown. That's my 3rd crown of the night. We're making good progress. All right, let's do it again. Now that we're warmed up, now that we're feeling good, let's do it again. I'll reset my overlays here, so hopefully everything will come back online momentarily. Crowd control should come back on. The chat should come back on. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There we go. We make the lobby. All right, can do. Can do. All right, should be good now. This is probably going to be our last round of the evening. Maybe one more. We'll see, depending on how things go. Yeah, we'll definitely be wrapping things up here shortly. Crowd control is on. Of course, crowd control is on. Crowd control is always on. Most of the time. Hockey, are you coming back? Don't forget to place down some troops on Stream Raiders, everybody. This is a boss fight, and we can definitely use as much help as we can get if you have any legendary or epic units. There's quite a few enemies here, plus the boss. So if you have any troops, place them on down. StreamRaiders.com/T/ReachPat. Not that button, that button. Reinvite, all right. Oh, there we go. There we go. I didn't even have to reinvite. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the hug command, if you put in a space, it only takes the first word. Danielle is giving Fur a hug. Oh, I forgot to mention it earlier, but I also have Kickin' Kevin to thank for today's going live pun. Kickin' Kevin sent it to me. My new watch was so expensive that I needed to take out a loan to buy it. I guess I'm living on borrowed time. Fur's pretty soft and generally huggable. That is true. That is true. All right, gate crash. And away we go. Oh, don't you facepalm me. That's funny. That's funny. Oh, I think I forgot to tell everybody. Or maybe I did mention it. So back when Schmibbles was up last weekend, we went to Lush. Now, I have walked into Lush Cosmetics before, but I have never purchased anything from Lush. Now, since Schmibbles was up, I told her that I would buy her something. And it was her first time, so she got some, like, banana cream, which made me sad. But I got a toothpaste. They're like toothpaste tablets. So they look almost like mints. But you put them in your mouth and you chew them. And it's toothpaste. So as you chew it, it activates. There's baking soda and a few other cleaning ingredients in the tabs. It gets so fizzy. It's really weird. Really, really weird. So I tried one out the other day. And I got a good clean. Like, my mouth felt really clean afterwards. Apparently they're really, really good for traveling because they're not liquid. So you don't need to worry about getting them through security if you're going on a plane. Yeah, definitely doesn't seem like something I would use all the time. But really good in a pinch. Lush is amazing. Yeah, there's one, it's like 25 minutes from me here, and I've walked into it. It always smells really good. I've just never purchased anything from it before. So I got the toothpaste for me, and I got the body lotion for Schmibbles. There's also a Lego store, which I had to exercise a lot of self-control to not walk into. Yeah, Schmibbles was pretty impressed with the mall that we went to. Next time Daniela comes up to visit, we'll go there. It's a pretty good mall. They got a lot of good stuff in there. And next time we will also make reservations for the Glass Museum so we can actually go and do something. I felt so bad when everything was already booked up. Good thing is, at least we didn't drive all the way there and then have them tell us. Have them tell us everything was booked. But still. You have Mall of America. That is true. That is true. I know you do have Mall of America near you. But this isn't intense, but it does have a 2-story merry-go-round. Which I do have to say is pretty cool. Mall of America may have a roller coaster, but I'm not sure if it has a multiple-story merry-go-round. Then again, I've never been there, so it might also have a multiple-story merry-go-round, and I'm just flaunting nothing, but, you know. I'll pretend that it's cool. Can't do merry-go-rounds anymore. Do you get dizzy? I can't do most spinning rides, but merry-go-rounds go slow enough where it's not a problem for me. Speaking of merry-go-rounds, I know that we've talked about this before. There's a professional minor league baseball team in New York. The town that it is in used to be known as the merry-go-round capital of America. So they had multiple merry-go-round factories, and they were made in this town. Who's Mary and why does she go around? Hi, Aster! Nice to see you, my friend. But yeah, so they used to make a lot of them there, and then they'd mail them off or ship them off to wherever else they were going. So a lot of people would ride the merry-go-rounds and test the merry-go-rounds. So if you are somebody who rides a lot of merry-go-rounds, you're called a lumberjockey. Because merry-go-round horses are made out of wood. And you're riding a horse, and people who ride horses are jockeys. So you're a lumberjockey, because you're riding a wooden horse. And because the horses, like, shake around and they move around, when you're on a merry-go-round, they call them rumble ponies. So the baseball team had a naming contest to see what they would want to be, and it came down to like three different options. So the three options were the Binghamton Lumberjockeys, the Binghamton Stud Muffins, and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. And the Binghamton Rumble Ponies won the vote. So if you look up Binghamton Rumble Ponies, you will see that they are an actual professional baseball team. So you can get yourself a t-shirt that says Rumble Ponies on it. Stub Muffin should have won. I like Basie McBaseface, but I don't think that was an option. So yeah, this is their logo. Yeah, this is their logo, Binghamton Rumble Ponies. So you can see it's the horse. It's got the bar going through it because the horses, merry-go-round horses have the bar in the middle. It's pretty funny. So you can get yourself Rumble Ponies merch. And then their alternate logo is pretty funny too. I like their alternate logo, the horse with the bar as a bat. Yeah, it's good time. Good time. Our random left. Oh yeah, it's been just us since the first round. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize they had a mascot. I didn't realize they had a mascot. His name is Rowdy. His name is Rowdy the Rumble Pony. I love it. Every time I tell this story, it keeps getting better and better. Oh, I'm up here. He is dapper. He is dapper indeed. Call them the Dapper Ponies. No! Oh, that hurts. That hurts. I was right there. I was right there. I have never been tossed over the edge like that. That is painful. I am in pain. I am actually in pain. Oh, that's rough. That was rough. Somebody's got to clip that. That's a big ol' yeet. Well, there's a Goldeen in chat. Exclamation poke catch if you'd like to try to catch that Goldeen. And if anybody's not following our friend Cthulhu, be careful. They may or may not have stolen your hat. All right, moving on to the next round. Jump Showdown. Ooh, Cthulhu vented, I saw it. Cthulhu vented, I saw it. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. Cthulhu vented. All right, here we go. Final round. Kind of sus, not gonna lie. Pretty sure it was Ghosty, yeah. It was just Ghosty being the Morphling. Yeah, Ghosty is not here, but make sure you go drop him a follow. Go drop him a follow. We like Ghosty. We like Ghosty. He's pretty cool. Hey, congrats, Bohemian Moon, James, and Nate on catching that Goldeen. Nice job. Your humor has devolved to the point where you laugh at the phrase, a mongoose. I don't know why, it's fun. I just know that everybody laughs about it. I think I laugh more because I know that other people laugh than the fact that I actually think it's funny. Because it's literally just Among Us or Among Goose. There's nothing funny about those words inherently, you know? But the fact that a lot of people laugh makes it funny because you know that other people think it's funny. Ooh, the grabby grabber. The grabs got eliminated. All right, all right. Uh-oh. It's down to me and one other. No, I choked! Oh, of course. Of course. It happens. We're just warming up. We're just warming up. That was just a warm-up match. That may have been the last match of the night, but it was just a warm-up match. Could let out all your rage on the grabber, but you won't. Yeah, we were close. We were close. Ended up on a Reddit thread about what Canadians call Canadian geese today. I've heard that Canadian geese is a double plural. So it's Canada geese. I think. If I'm remembering correctly, that is the proper grammatical way to talk about plural goose. Canada geese. Canada's gooses, yes. Isn't Canadian an adjective though? That's what I thought. That's what I thought, but everybody was freaking out about it and saying, no, it's Canada geese. And I don't know why. Doesn't quite make sense to me. Oh no, they're napping. Then they're napping. So Canadian geese would still be correct. That's what I thought too, but there's this whole big to-do about how Canadian geese is a double plural. All right, GG's. 8 gold going to everybody who participated in that battle. Loot's going to Schmibbles and Wicked Wheezy. Congrats on that. I got a lot of loot to collect, if you can't tell. Stream Raiders, battle music is so fire. I agree. The battle music is indeed fire. Canada being a noun would be grammatically incorrect by the usual rules of English. See, okay, James, we're on the same page here. The two of us, we're on the same page here. I don't quite understand what it is, but I have just been told this, and I don't want to get anybody mad by saying it incorrectly, so we're gonna go with that. Anyway, thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. I appreciate all of your patience with the inconsistency of streams lately. The dogs have been getting better, which is very good. It is making me feel a lot better, a lot less stressful. I'm hoping to get some sleep so I can stream more. I do have swimming officiating starting on Tuesday this coming week. So my schedule might be a little bit wonky going forward, so just keep an eye out on the Discord for that. But we will be live again tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday at our usual time, 8 o'clock Eastern time. I have some games on the schedule right now in the Discord, but I might be mixing them up to try to figure out something else. Might have some polls in the Discord. If you are subscribed, you'll be able to vote on the games that we have upcoming. So make sure you keep an eye on the Discord subscribers only channel for that. If you liked everything tonight, you know the drill. Drop a follow, turn on alerts so you can get notified when we're going live, and make sure you join our Discord so that you can stay up to date with all of the fun stuff that we have going on. If you're subscribed, you can copy and paste that raid message. No, you're being raided. If you are not subscribed, you can copy and paste that second raid message. Oh, great, it's a Reach Pat raid. Make sure you drop Reach Pat a follow. Last seen streaming Fall Guys. I like that game. I do like that game. So if you like me playing Fall Guys, you'll definitely like Reach Pat playing Fall Guys. We're going to end things with some KK Slider music as we always do. Until next time, I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic evening. And I will see you all again real soon. Bye, everybody!